It's probably the worst thing to do because I don't know when I need help, and I don't know when I need to be obviously going to therapy or going to a church. Like I've done this stuff in the past. It seems to help. It seems to motivate me, but somewhere down the line or down the year, it seems to I seem to go against it. And I seem to go against my own father and having that. I truly want to try to live life for it, but how can you end up doing that when you've been lying and deceiving and doing things and acting like it's not a big deal and pushing a lot of people to the distance because now that I've pushed people off on the side and stuff from a distance, it's very hard to know where I stand in life or in society or anything. I want to be here as much as I can to try to help my brothers out. I want to try to help my family out as much as I can, whether that's with work, whether that's just trying to be here for them. And it's like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Um, I say I want to watch TV with them, and then I come back and I make new music. And yes, this music has to do with life choices and the things that are actually going on and what has happened over a period of time. It's I don't know what you're supposed to say, but if you understand deep inside, I'm pretty sure a percentage of people do. You can either end up having everything defeat you, and you can end up running away from your fears. Eventually, it will catch up to you. My smoking career and stuff, I need to stop at some point. But it's not even a career, it's just something that just kind of overnight just kind of happened. And next thing you know, I'm already several years down the road. And I want to be here. I want to try to have a conversation with my brother. But sometimes I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And sometimes I think it would be better if I was locked up or if I was better somewhere else. Um, but I say that from anyone's point of view. It doesn't matter if you're going through a rough patch or if you're just joining in. Welcome in to everyone that's new. This is Steve's channel, but I do have a lot of choices that I have to make. Um, but this is how fuzzy it is. This is how like dark my room gets. This is how dark my life gets, and there's barely barely enough that I know that God's trying to look over me and protect me from the inside out and what I say and what I say on YouTube and stuff. Like um, He knows everything I'm gonna say, whether it's in music, whether it's in with family, whether it's with fighting. I don't want to fight anymore, mom and dad. I'm sick and tired of fighting, and I know that you guys want to eventually find help for me. Um, Skin's been breaking out and stuff multiple times. We're on day like 5 or 6, and I'm not just pushing my family away. I'm pushing the people that truly love me. Sometimes it's hard to trust that they're here for me, and sometimes it's hard to motivate myself to know if this is helping or declining in my health or mental health that I have. Like it is worse every single day. Every single time that I wake up, I'm scratching my face. I'm scratching my body. Like it's just a constant battle that I don't know what I'm supposed to do. But I know that God wants me to try because the more that you try, eventually you'll break through these cycles of why you're feeling depressed, why you're feeling negative, why you're feeling upset, why you don't know if someone's going to understand or if they're going to just give up or if they're just going to tell you that you're no good and it makes me feel like and it doesn't I don't even feel anything anymore. I have lost all feelings for people, all relationships are way in the past and it's like no matter what I want to try to do, I can either love and I can hate, or I can disagree or can have a mishap with friends or even a Cheyenne or whatever it might be, or Javier. Like there's a lot of motivation, but there's a lot of declining in what and how to manage the goals that are set before me. I want to have a music career, but that's just because it kind of just fell in my lap several years ago. I started hearing certain people. Um, I started just motivating myself. And next thing you know, right about the time that I was drinking or something, it just hit me. I want to show that I can actually be here for people, and I don't want someone else to feel left out. Like I want everyone to feel like they actually are getting the right kind of resources or help. I in the past relationships, it has took my mind from focusing on the positive things instead of what do I need to do? And if I can do them today, what is it going to do to help me tomorrow? So over a period of time, it's been over 3 years. I know that I don't talk about this a lot. Um, it's been a while since I was even officially communicating with you guys, standing up. But it's been a trouble time. I really want to motivate not just people, not just fans, not just friends, not just people. I want to motivate anyone to try to do what you want. Like, if it's a goal, if you set it, go for it. If it's something that you truly know that you don't know, maybe find a friend that can help you understand what this is. My goal is to make music. My goal is to make videos. My goal is to try to make people understand where they're going and what they're going through is okay. It may not be something that you want right now. It may not be something that you are pleasing or trying to be happy about. It's something that we're all going to end up going through a rough patch. We're going through a depression time. We're going through relapse. Like almost every single day, I don't know if I can even go to sleep sometimes. And that's how dark my mind can go. And I know that there's a percentage of people that I hang out with that I'm going to act like them. And sometimes you have to act like someone else before you can end up getting your part. And it's your time up on stage or movie or TV show or whatever it might be. Whatever your goal is, you can motivate stuff. And I appreciate everyone that is willing to sit down and take the time to get to know someone. Because I've gotten to know not just a therapist, not just school teachers, not just police officers, but a bunch of different people from all shapes, sizes of families and stuff. And that's fine. You have to go through those moments to know what you truly want in your life. Sometimes it's depression, and sometimes you go through the worst possibilities with your family, with a friend, with someone that you love. But if I had to, I would go through the same kind of pain every single day, knowing that it's going to help someone else out. And that's something a lot of people are not willing to come out and say, but I'm willing to. Um, Being an Italian person, I love Italian food, whatever it might be. It could be noodles, it could be Alfredo, it could be something that you truly like. I believe that there's something for everyone. Every person that comes in life has something that is motivating you to end up going on to this. And sometimes I go a little bit long in these videos. Sometimes I ramble on. Sometimes I just don't know what I'm supposed to talk about. But knowing that I haven't been able to post a lot of videos and knowing I've been doing that in music form, the music is motivating me to know that I'm helping one person out. That's not just for me to see, that's not just for me to end up going back and listening to. I'm helping a bunch of different people in the community that are going through something that are um, like this is just life. I can tell you one thing might lead to another thing. If you end up saying that you want to end up being a magician, like, go and make your goals happen. Doesn't matter where it is. If you need somewhere, if you need transportation, there is transportation. Every possible way, shape, or form that you can possibly get around the United States or even the world, one way or another. I'm kind of scared if I do get up on an airplane. But that's fine. You just have to live it. You have to live for the moments that you truly know that are going to end up changing. And if you truly end up putting your time in, I believe that there's a reason for me to be here. And instead of walking away and looking into the sun or looking into the moon, I know that something is going to happen. And we're all going to end up getting taught something different. Sometimes it could be a Bible, sometimes it could be church, sometimes it could be this, that, whatever it might be. Whatever falls in your lap, you should go after it. If it's a dream, if it's about nails, if it's about products that you truly want, go after it. Like, I'm going to trust that you are going to be able to make it. And you have to put in the time and the resources. It's been a while. It's been almost 3 exact years. And I'm not at the place that I want to be. I'm still making it every single day. Even if I hate one day, I end up having it. We're all going to have bad days. We're all going to have frustrating days. We're all going to have something that is going to trigger us, that is going to either defeat the purpose or escalate the situation to get even better. You have to end up living with your family. It may be hard. It's hard for me to understand what I need to do. Sometimes I want to end up just going to the river walk and never coming back. I want this, I want that, I want whatever. If something happened to me, I don't know what my family would do. But I know that they would go out of their ways to try to end up helping and finding where I'm at. That's not just staying here in the United States. It could be anywhere in the world. Some way, shape, or form. I'm going to end up being on social media at some point, and family is going to see that. They may not like everything I do. There may be triggers. There may be stuff that I have said or even done that I'm going to end up regretting or something. No matter what, if I go missing or if something happens, mom and dad would go out of their way 24 hours to try to make sure to bring me home because they don't want anything to happen to me. It's not just here with any family member that knows me here in the world. They're going to end up saying that they're going to take me in for a while, but eventually I will have to come home. And that could be home here just being with family, or that could be going straight to heaven because of something that happened. Devastated. That has put me in a place that just whatever happens, I want to make sure that you guys take this in. It may be rough. It may be scary. It may be on the worst part of possibility of what can happen and when this could happen. This could happen at any point of time. That me going down to therapy and me coming back, or me going to smoke shop, me going back, whatever. Something bad could happen, but eventually, I will have to come home, or I will have to be up in heaven waiting, knowing that everything is going to get better. It may not look like it's going to get better, but there's always a better day. When I go bowling, like, I may be out of it, I may be upset, I might be very stumbly, nervous, whatever. That's how we all are, especially when I was there with Jay and stuff. And I know that a bunch of people want me to come back to work, but we just have to take it a step at a time. There's a lot of moving parts, there's a lot of rumors, there's a lot of different things that are coming and being shaded. And some people want to hear me, some people don't. That's okay. I would rather end up being locked up in my own mind, which is my cell, than to end up impacting that, to end up having someone's life be in danger. And that's nothing I want. But that's a lot of people. That's my day to day walk. I'm in danger daily. Whether I'm in here, whether I'm out there, whether I'm in a community, whether I'm even going to California, whatever it might be. I'm in danger 24 hours, and that's okay. Sometimes there's things that I see and I'm like, okay, I know that this is not from what God has taught me in the Word. I know this is not something my family is taught. But we chase after that, knowing that we think that that's the right thing. We may think that this is the right motive. We may even think that, do I love my family? Do I approach my family? How do I approach someone when they're going through a rough patch and you don't know what you're supposed to do? All you can do is try to love yourself. All you can try to do is love people around you. It may be difficult. They may say some things. I may say some things. I'm stupid for saying a bunch of things today, but that's fine. It's part of life. We're all going to be different shadings of what we want people to show, what we're going to project, what we're going to. When I roll a dice, when I roll, family rolls a dice or something, they don't know if I'm going to have a good day or if I'm going to get smokes or whatever I'm going to get. You have to roll dice. You have to understand that this may go into a lot of detail. And you don't even have to like the person right then and there. All you have to do is know how to approach them in the best way possible. If I keep running in fear, then I know that I've done something wrong. If I keep running for family, if I keep sitting in here being miserable, wondering why my life is not changed and why I can't go somewhere, why I can't get in a car and just drive off and record everything that's going on, I would love this. But we're not there yet. There's still a lot of steps to end up growing on. That's not just by having a good life here at home. That's not just having a good life at work or something. That's every single day. Family rolls the dice. It's a joke. It's just an epiphany. It's something that people say because they don't know how someone's going to end up treating someone. And if I treat someone with the kind of respect that they deserve and then I don't get it back, that's fine. That means I've done something wrong to them. If they've done me wrong, okay, then they will end up understanding and regretting that too. But if I do something wrong and I say something wrong to my brother, I say something wrong to my sister, I say something wrong to anybody, it's going to come back and bite me and hurt me really bad. I've told things to Martha that I would never tell Jay. There's things I've told Jay that I will never tell Martha, but there's a lot of moving stories that they all want me to come back and how Sabrina wants me back, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know about Carl and what he says. I don't know what he's thinking about daily. I don't know what his projection. First it was he didn't want me to come back at all. Then he got talked into letting me come back and showing both of them, or I guess everyone in the bowling alley, that I'm allowed and I can actually go out and I can be in the public without fighting someone. It doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. It doesn't mean that someone's not going to make the wrong kind of food and I ordered a pizza or chicken nuggets, whatever it might be. We have wonderful food over there in the bowling alley. And we make it. I was leading. I'm still. No one's going to ever be able to pass up what I have done for that place. And if Jay ever ended up putting all of his power into it, he probably would pass it. But even then, I was deep cleaning that place from the inside out. I wanted that place. I wanted to be alone while I was in the kitchen cleaning up, while I was eating, while I was doing things, because I knew that I was capable of it. And what I said that night and what that person said, it has been running through my mind constantly. And getting told by Shaylee, which is one of my very close friends, and I appreciate her a lot. Um, I stormed out of the place because I didn't want to be a laughing stock for a while. And before you know it, then there's rumors of me sleeping in the gutter, sleeping in the trash, and eating out of the trash. And I just can't accept when I've wronged sometime, when I've done someone else wrong. Boom. The night that he did me wrong, it was not good. It was not good. That person went to jail, and I'm the one that has to end up letting go of things. I quit before I was even there, and that's fine. At the end of the day, I was going through a very rough patch. I was in the right kind of mindset. I just needed to not go bowling. But it was all set up for me to try to have a friend, to try to talk to. And that's fine. At the end of the day, I had Jay, Martha, Shaylee. I still have people that are willing to communicate with me, even though that stuff is went on. But that night will never end up being well remembered for a long time. Maybe 20 years down the road, it's going to be the exact same thing. I'm probably going to end up remembering it and probably going to have to go and get a beer with this dude, and that's fine. I like this dude. But I've done something wrong, and that's something I have to grow up. It's something I have to step up. I have to end up appreciating things. I have to be able to, if I can take care of my situation now, I can change that into music and I can motivate myself to do everything better. If I'm just rambling on, telling me about it, I know this is the story of my life every single day when I'm in therapy. I don't think therapy will even help me anymore. When I go there, I think it's going to help, and then I walk out of there, and then there is no, haven't really made a change on it. Nothing has really changed other than me haven't had a beer and medicine, and it's been several days now, almost 2 weeks, and I'm still going to end up helping someone else out. But I love you and appreciate everything that you guys are doing. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not gonna do this, but I'm a liar and I've sinned multiple times. So, but having everyone want me to come back after things that have escalated, I will never end up telling the full exact story because I just can't. Every single time I go in to try to talk to someone, it doesn't just enter my mind. It enters into my mindset to where that's all I want to talk about. And I'm not going to do that. But every single day is a new start for you to do this. All you got to do is motivate yourself to try to do better and get everything better. Because I know if I was in California, I'd have the same exact problems, just a different day, a different hour. That's all it would be. And if I know that I've done something wrong, I gotta appreciate it and I gotta take it all in. I know that I've done some things. I know that we used to give dead legs, which if anyone knows what that is, it's someone punching your leg and then you trying to leave them alone or giving them the space that they deserve. And then there's squirrel taps. I'm pretty sure 90% of people know what that is, and that's something very, very bad. But again, that's what we did in the locker room, and that's what a lot of people is still going on as since day one, basically. But yes, I hope that this will help someone out. I know it's probably been a long episode or something, but you just have to talk about stuff. Sometimes you have to get stuff off your chest. It doesn't matter if it's with a therapist, a doctor, a friend, a family member, someone. If I had my friend here, Jay, I probably would have had a better drift on life and knowing that I'm probably not going to ever be able to be respectful or responsible when it comes to trying to have a friendship with him. It doesn't mean I'm not going to have a friendship, but